Let's see if we're on here. Nope, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. Well, that's not good. I have two of these t-shirts. That one's today. I have two of these t-shirts. I wear them back to back. I'm just advertising for Santa Cruz. Okay, so it looks like we're on, which is nice. And are we? There it is. Okay. Yeah, I have the same t-shirt on. All right, so I see there's two people. One of them is probably my wife. Hello, Michelle. Well, there's three. Now I have no idea. Today's going to be a great day. A great day to meditate. Hello, Irene. Because today's about joy. We're really in Chol HaMoed Sukkot right now, and this is the time of joy. So, put on a happy face. Hello there, Lisa, and Chuck, and Helene, and Michelle. Everyone's sending me notes now because I acknowledge that they're actually there. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Right? That's what Sukkot's about. Be happy. Be joyful. Zman simchatenu. This is the time of our happiness. So what do you do if you're excuse me, if you're not happy, if actually you're in a bad mood, or you're upset about something, or you're angry? What do you do then if we're being commanded to be joyful? Or let's put it this way, and I have a solution for this in a way. You're driving home and you're in a really bad mood, and you're going home to your family. You're going home maybe to, well, I know who's on here. I don't think anyone can. Nobody hear me? Right on here if you can't hear. Helene's saying the sound is bad. I actually have a special microphone on this. It should be good. Please write in there so I can. I guess Lisa's saying that you need to make those faces, but so what do? You have people to go home to, right? You may have audio's back. You can hear. Okay, great. Ida, hello there. You're saying the audio is low. Check your computer to see if the audio is low where you are. I don't know what to do. I put the sound up so that it would be good. Okay, thank you, Michelle. That's another Michelle. On YouTube as well, it can be heard. Okay, so let's get to this. So you're on your way home from work, or you've been somewhere and it puts you in a bad mood, and you're going home to someone else, and you don't want to be in that mood. It's Sukkot. You're supposed to be joyful. And even if it's not Sukkot, I used to think this and do this when my kids were little, because if I was in a bad mood and I came home and I was like grumpy, they didn't do anything to deserve that. So I would try to do this on the way home, which comes from Reb Nachman of Bratslav. Nachman of Bratslav was a believer in the idea of joy. I actually taught a class on this, and we spent one of the 3 sessions just talking about Nachman of Bratslav's concepts. And I'm going to read a paragraph, and then I'll tell you what you need to do when you're on your way home, or you're on your way to somebody. You're not in a good mood, but you want to kind of pull yourself into one, even if it's for just a short time. Nachman of Bratslav says this: finding true joy is the hardest of all spiritual tasks. If the only way to make yourself happy is by doing something silly, do it. If despite your desire to be happy, you feel down, draw strength from happier times gone by. Eventually, joy will return. If you don't feel happy, pretend to be. Even if you are downright depressed, put on a smile. Act happy. Genuine joy will follow. Get into the habit of singing a tune. It will give you new life and it will fill you with joy. Get into the habit of dancing. It will displace depression and dispel hardship. And if you're me, it's just funny to see me dance. Always remember that joy is not merely incidental to your spiritual quest. It is vital. That's the key. It's not like something that leads you to your spiritual heights. It is part of the spiritual heights. You must have joy somewhere inside of you that's a part of you in order for you to reach that any kind of spiritual height. But I want to go back a little bit. What do? Do something silly. Strength. Draw upon strength from happier times. If you don't feel happy, pretend to be. Even if you're depressed, put on a smile. Act happy. Sing a song. Dance a dance. Those things will start to make you feel happy. So I'm driving on my way home. My kids are there. And I'm like, right, just like mouth muscles are kind of going down, eyebrows down, heads are and eyes are pensive, thinking. No, I want you to just look and see what happens to my face when, you're like this. Just watch. I'm just smiling. I haven't done anything but smile in that moment, okay? So when I was like this, I smile. Look how, all of a sudden my eyes are sparkling a little bit and my cheeks pull back, and there's a feeling that comes with this, of pulling your mouth back like this into a smile. Don't I look like I'm a lot happier than I was 2 seconds ago when I'm like this? Just smiling kind of brightens everything up. It really does brighten it up. Or do something goofy, or do something silly. Not that those things were particularly goofy or silly, but you know what I'm talking about. Do something maybe outside of what you normally do. Sing a song that makes you feel good. Dance a little dance. I bet my wife she's probably doing tap right now. Doing a little tap routine. And if not, well, go ahead and do it. It can help us feel better. The fact is, by the time I got home, I actually had the smile on my face. And even just making a smile, it makes me kind of laugh a little bit. It brings me here. I know it sounds a little bit silly. I know that it does. I know that it sounds simplistic. But simply smiling makes a huge difference. Good call, you were dancing. I'm just kind of trying to look at how everybody listen the power of joy and happiness. That's right. It's a secret. It really is. And the problem with it that I run into in discussions I've had with people about this is it's like, well, that's fake, right? It's not real. I'm making myself feel this way, and it's forced. I'm making myself smile. And all I have to say about that what I've learned in the last several years is those depressed thoughts I might have, the thoughts of unworthiness or anger or all of those, some of the time, those aren't real. They're just my mind pretending that they're real, maybe. So putting me in a state of upset might be just a rumor that my mind is starting. So why can't I start the rumor that I'm actually happy and joyful and luminous and loved? Why can't my mind live by that rumor? That I'm happy generally. I have joy. I might not be in a great mood today, but look at me. It's like, I look happy. And I bet by looking at me, you're maybe smiling a little bit too, because it is a little infectious, even though it's in a camera and it's on a little tiny screen. So there's our lesson today. Smile. Force yourself to smile if you want to raise up just your existence, really. We can share that with each other. And there's nothing that says that you have to be in a depressed state when you're doing when you're doing. We're talking about sound. Now, see, I completely lost my train of thought. That's why it's not good to have the computer on. When we're doing the meditation, it's okay to have a little smile on your face. We don't have to be all like this, although I do kind of get with kind of a neutral face when I'm doing a meditation usually. But when we get to the place where we're asking to feel luminous, asking to feel loved, asking to feel joy, asking to feel whole, that can put a smile on your face and can lead to those feelings of luminescence and loving feelings and joy and wholeness and all of that. Okay, enough of me talking. Let's get silent. Let's find some silence and peace and allow things to just be as they are for now. Just let things be as they are. You can solve everything at 6 o'clock. But between now and then, let's go quiet. Let's just concentrate on our breath. Start there. Simple, concentrating on one thing. Not so simple. Okay. Find yourself a comfortable yet strong position. All right. Just a little reminder that it's totally natural and what happens when your mind takes you away. And just without judgment, just pull yourself back to your breath so you have a little time at least. Just concentrating on being, just breathing. As we head into our last several minutes together before we start on our final questions, let's just make sure we're smiling. So underneath those closed eyes, just give yourself a little smile, like literally smile. Nobody's going to see it, but feel it. Feel what the smile does to you. And then just stop your smile for a sec. Feel what it feels like for your face just to be. And let's smile again. Really give a smile to it. It can be closed-lipped, it can be open with teeth. Now pull it back so you're not necessarily smiling, but your muscles are being pulled wide in your lips, so you're not frowning. You have a contented smile on your face. See how that makes you feel. And in this state of smiling, we ask, May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. With each breath, may I feel luminous. May I feel loved. May I feel luminous. May I feel light, filled with knowledge. May I glow. May I shine. Whatever you need today that makes you feel luminous. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. Try to realize how loved you are. Does anyone come into your mind when you say that? May I feel luminous. May I feel loved with a smile on my face. May I feel loved. May I feel luminous. It makes you feel good, doesn't it, to say it with a smile or to ask it with a smile. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. I'd like to invite someone in Ushpizin, one of the guests. Who would you like to have sit with you? And you can offer them these two feelings. May you feel luminous. May you feel loved. May you feel luminous. And may you feel loved. May you feel luminous. May you feel loved. Just one or two more breaths there. May you feel luminous. And then let's bring it back to ourselves. May I feel luminous. May I feel loved. May I feel loved and luminous. May I feel luminous. And may I feel loved. Really allow that to sink in. Thank you so much for joining me on this Chol HaMoed Sukkot day. I hope that you were able to find some stillness and peace. And I hope you were able to bring some feelings of joy inside of you today. Just to repeat, finding true joy is the hardest of all spiritual tasks. And if you're not feeling it, smile, sing, dance, pretend to be joyful, and it may follow. May you feel luminous, and may you feel loved, and may you have a beautiful evening. Take care.